Hey, it's Alyssa here. I'm going to play you a piece of a song, an original called Down, and share with you a little message, whatever I feel like. I don't even know yet. So I hope you enjoy.
My face, I had so much fun and so much time to waste. Well, I've been down, I've been down, yeah, I've been down, I've been down, oh, I've been down.
All right. That was Down. That's a song that tells a story about a person who is experiencing unrequited love. Can anyone relate? Oh gosh. I think it's interesting and funny that well, maybe not funny, but let's see if I can get a good angle here because I'm going to sit down. Okay. So, I think it's interesting how we have experiences, whether it's in a relationship or, just a pattern that we keep experiencing, and we're like, why does this keep happening? Like, or we think it's just like bad luck, or maybe we blame other people or blame ourselves, and or we say that we don't want the experience. Like in the example of unrequited love, like, oh, like it sucks. I like this person so much and they don't like me back, or like, what's wrong? Like, they're emotionally unavailable, or they're treating me like shit, etc. Fill in the blank, right? However, there's a part of us that really likes that we really like the struggle, we really like the drama, we really like the pain and the suffering. Probably not consciously, otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. But if you can acknowledge that piece, and so it kind of goes like, what we are familiar with, we tend to attract and like seek out. And even though it's not fun, or we think it could be fun, actually, it could be really fun. That maybe that wasn't the right way to explain it. So this is a very abstract way of talking about experiences and relationships. Hopefully you guys are feeling that and understanding and connecting with what I'm saying. But even if you're not, that's okay too, because this experience right now is for me, and I would love for it to be for you as well. I'd love for you to get value out of it, but I'm literally speaking because it gives me joy, for no other reason than that. Singing and speaking because it gives me joy. So hopefully I can just like model that. I've been in a huge analysis paralysis around using my voice, and I decided to just like cleanse my brain and just speak to speak. And what I mean by cleansing my brain is like just not hooking into all the bullshit narratives that we have running around in our minds that tell us why we shouldn't, why we can't, why we won't do things that we really fucking love. So just, I encourage you to make your own meaning, because that's one of the most powerful things that we have is, as meaning making beings, is to be able to, make our own meaning. But back to the relationship thing, experience thing, and patterns repeating and all that. oftentimes we get into situations because they are familiar. We think that they're safe, especially relationship wise. And I'm not just talking about romantic relationships. It could be any kind of relationship, okay? That's not healthy, okay? It feels safe because it feels familiar, and our brain tricks us, our body sort of, if there's, trauma being stored in the body, then it feels like a trauma bond, And we're like, oh yeah, that's familiarity, that's safety, that's what I know. So we get confused in that way. I'm sure this isn't the first time you've heard this, but if you're listening, maybe you just needed a little reminder that stop fucking doing that shit. Because it feels safe and familiar, but it is so painful. And this can be an example of this too, could be like with like addictive behaviors. Like we think that being in the experience of, whether it's under the influence of something, can feel familiar and safe, but it's actually like quite the opposite. It can actually be like super fucking dangerous. So anyway, that felt good. And hope you enjoyed a little song clip and a little random thoughts about the way that we do stupid shit and how we can recognize what we're doing and hopefully get ourselves out of that and have more joy in our lives. So I'm doing this for myself, speaking and singing, just like purely with that intent of like, this is delightful to me. And I'm curious if you'd like to share with me something that you would like to do for yourself purely for the joy of doing it. And maybe you are struggling to allow yourself the permission to just do the fucking thing. So comment if you are willing to hold yourself accountable publicly, and I would love to hear your experience. Thanks for watching. Bye.